MP for Likuyani.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. And I want to support Honorable Mbui on this motion. Because as a country, right now we are at a very precarious position in matters education of our children. And the government changed this policy, and it is like a total paradigm shift. The only problem is that this change, we were not told how much money it will cost and where we will get that money. And I think it is very important, even as Parliament, that for us to allow a policy change, it must be accompanied by budgetary or monetary implication and where we are going to get the funding for that change. CBC might be very good, but as a country and our resources, are we able to implement it? And as we shift with these struggles, no money to implement, no budget, then who suffers? It is that child of the poor person that is going to suffer because of that shift. It is a generation that we are losing because of poor planning. And when you look at education in Kenya, and maybe health, these are the only things that the poor man can get directly from the government. And more important for education, it can help poor families to transit to wealth. Only education. And we have seen that. So it is something that we should never compromise. On my second issue, when I look at this system, that kid or the child will spend close to 11 years in, is it 11 or 9, in primary? 11. And only 3 years in secondary school. When you look at the first initial system, it was 7 years in primary, then we had 4 years and 2 years. Now, we have 11 and 3. Are we preparing this child adequately to face life in the university and education in the university and colleges? And to me, the answer is no. So we must rethink the whole system and see how can we increase the number of years that these children will spend in high school so that we prepare them adequately for the world, for the college, and for the university. And this will also help to solve the current problem that we have right now. Transitioning to grade 9, lack of infrastructure. To arrest this situation, I think the Ministry of Education should work to have those children in grade 8 right now transit to secondary school as grade 9. As they make a decision. And personally, I'll propose, if possible, we have primary up to grade 7. Grade 8 and 9 to go to secondary schools. Because they already have capacity, they have teachers, they have laboratories, they have workshops, and they have libraries. So we must not just look at it as a simple issue. We must relook, go back to the drawing board, and address these issues of CBC properly. I support.
The Honorable MP for West Mugirango.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me a chance to also make a contribution in support of this adjournment motion by my senior Honorable Robert Mbui.